ability within the current grant allocation framework. We are confident that the measures being implemented will significantly strengthen service delivery and improve nutritional outcomes for school children across the country. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yes, Eric, any supplementary question?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to ask the minister if through their monitoring there has been any situation where they found out that the food served to students did not meet the required standards, and in such situations, what sanctions apply to the caterers?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Indeed, on several occasions, we've come across below standard or expected meals prepared for the students. On some of these occasions, we've had to turn the caterer away with a meal for the appropriate meal to be prepared. And upon 1-2 cautions, we also have them to revoke their contract if they are not able to operate within the policy framework and then the standard operating procedures. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yes, Eric.
Mr. Speaker, my last supplementary question to the minister will be that I received a report from the Director of Education in my municipality expressing his satisfaction with the quality of food that is being served now. I want to find out from the minister if the improvement that we have seen in Ketu North is nationwide or it is just peculiar to my... Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister. Yes,
thank you very much, and I appreciate this coming from the honorable member, because largely you only hear when it's substandard, and so to have identified that some quality work is going on, I do appreciate that on behalf of the ministry. Indeed, it's supposed to be nationwide. The standard and the quality is supposed to be the same, but being a human institution, sometimes you have people going below the standard, and when such cases are reported to the ministry, we go a long way to investigate, and then where we need to issue out punitive measures, we take those steps in doing so, just to serve as a deterrent to others who might have intentions of serving substandard food to our children. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Member for Ashanti Central.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I heard the minister say earlier that on several occasions, caterers that had submitted or produced substandard quality food had been turned away with their food. I want to know how many instances had come to your attention, and I also want to know what measures your ministry had put in place if this happens. I ask this because the children are ready to eat, and no, it's emanating from what he said. And it is only at the time that they have to serve that this will come to the concern of either the headmistress or the headmaster. So what measures are put in place? Do the children go hungry when you sack them to go with their bad food? Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. In all of these, the health and safety of the child is what is paramount to us. So if we have to delay feeding for the child to get the actual meal or the nutritious meal, is in the best interest of the child than serving in the name of meeting the timeline. But how many of such, I will have to come back with the collated number. But I can cite as a typical example of the one that just occurred in the Eastern region. And so I can say that consistently, if you go around to check, and we've had honorable members of this house, and for the first time, we've been sending members of the committee to go out there and monitor themselves. And so it is not something that we intend to cover any caterer or any school that will fault. As part of the measures, I'm sure it's in one other question. As part of the measures, what we are doing is to make sure that the meals are prepared right before the teachers, they see the ingredients and make sure that they comply with all the SOPs. And so we are taking steps to get to the desired situation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. Honorable Ranking for Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when the Honorable Minister was speaking, she spoke about nutritional quality and proper way of preparing the food. I just want to find out from the Honorable Minister the effect of cost in provision of quality food to the students, effect of cost in preparing the nutritional quality food to these students. That's what I want to know.
Minister, are you okay with the question? Honorable Baje, can you ask the question again, or if you can probably come with a fresh question?
Mr. Speaker, she said they are improving nutritional quality of the food that they are preparing and the proper way of preparing this food. That is what I'm asking, that the effect of cost on this process of preparing this food. That's what I'm asking of.
I may elucidate on the
Minister,
question.
hold on. Yeah,
What the member is asking, you had already spoken to your attempt to improve the quality of food. You are bringing in soya beans and all that. He's asking you, what is the interface of cost on your bid to improve the quality of food? That's the question.
Okay, Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So I got the impression it was about the cost implication of improving the nutritious meal. Indeed, it comes with additional cost, but not one we cannot manage within the budget. So you realize that one of the first things that we did was to increase the amount of money. Minimal as it is, that is 0.50 pesos. Minimal as it is, it goes a long way to improve and relieve the caterers. One of the other things that we are also we've also done, and we are hoping that it will go a long way to relieve the caterers, is to take out that tax component that is in the payment of the caterers, so that they will have a bit more relief in terms of the money they receive and then how they prepare the nutritious meals and then feed the children. So yes, there's cost implication anytime quality arises, and sometimes people ask about the quantity, but we focus more on the quality than the quantity as the situation is. As we get more financial clearance, we hope to also focus both on the quality and then the quantity as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, let me go to Honorable Martin Jam.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to find out from the minister. She indicated that to improve the nutritional benefits, to improve nutrition into the food that they give to the children, they have introduced what she called soya beans powder. I want to find out from the minister whether it is the central government that provides this soya beans powder or the caterers are supposed to buy. Because there are areas that this soya beans is not available. So that is why I'm asking.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. These soya beans are locally procured. Where they don't have it, they can get from the next municipality or district. And under certain circumstances too, if they need the support of the ministry or the Ghana School Feeding Program, they can reach out. But there are other ways of getting protein, like beans and other things. So what is locally available is what the caterers are mandated to use. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Kabilu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the minister in her answer stated that the amount so provided is enough to provide quality meal for the students. May I know, because I do know as a matter of certainty that the amount provided was supposed to be inflation indexed, especially in line with also even the LEAP program. How much do you give per head as of now to each or per student, said that you think that it suffices for the quality? Minister, she's capable of answering the question. Stop speaking to her.
Yes.
I thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I had earlier stated that the amount used to be 1 cedi 50 pesos. Now it's been increased from 1 cedi 50 pesos to 2 cedis. And that's one, and I stated that 50 pesos increased. And I also stated that the tax component is being taken off so that they can have the full amount in order to be able to serve our children.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, I'll give the last one to Honorable Member for Teachman South, who used to be the former Minister for Local Government. So at least the Minister,
former Minister,
let's hear
Mr. Speaker. It's refreshing to hear the Minister say that there's been an overall improvement in the quality of food. The substandard food being provided has been one of a concern to us as a country. Is she able to tell us the quantum of improvement, any figures, percentages to share, that indeed we have achieved that? Because, Mr. Speaker, she says that under her we have witnessed an improvement, and it's important for us to bring us to speed with some clarity, some figures, maybe these figures or some percentages, then we know what we are dealing with. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Minister, are you able to respond? You want to respond? Okay, let's hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The improvement is across board. I mentioned the areas in terms of monitoring, the cooking, the feeding procedures, and it will interest you to know that in many of the places we've also introduced table manners, how the children go to pick the food and how they feed. We've introduced all of those courtesies into the program. It will be difficult to quantify that as I stand here, and this being a house of records, and me from my academic background will refrain from putting percentages to the increment for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker,
now,
just a follow-up. So I meant to take that she will come back to us with some figures, some specifics.
then you should do the needful.
I'm guided, Mr. Speaker.
You can invite her to come.
I'm guided, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Anodom, let me take the last question from you.
Mr. Speaker, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Honorable Minister, just come with me to paragraph 4 of your answers. You had said that a nationwide capacity building exercise have been undertaken. And you said nationwide. So is it the case that it is all the 16 regions? If that's the case, can you apprise this House the period it took for this exercise to be undertaken and the resource persons, the caliber of resource persons that were involved in this whole capacity building exercise?
Minister.
Thank you very much. We commenced the exercise from last year, and we are still doing training and retraining. And so we are not working alone with the World Food Program, as I mentioned. And then we have some Koreans also joining us, the World Bank, and all of them supporting in doing this training. And then we have a curriculum with which we are guided in training the caterers. So as and when school is on vacation, we have one training program or the other to improve capacity with the caterers. And so it is something that we are continuously doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Minister, I heard you when you mentioned as part of the players, you mentioned World Bank. You've also mentioned the Koreans as part of the World Food Program. Do we have an interface where we have local caterers also playing a role, so that it's not just World Bank, Koreans, and others? What is the interface of local caterers in this whole training exercise?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is a good question, because most of the people teaching, or the teachers, are locally procured in teaching the caterers. Thank you.
Very well, thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Return to question 766. And the question stands in the name of a member for Nsuta, Kwamambe Poso, Honorable Adelaide Intim. Yes,
thank you,
Honorable
very much.
Member for Finso South, let's hear you.
Thank you very much. Speaker, I ask this question on behalf of Honorable Adelaide Intim. Speaker, I rise to ask the Honorable Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection if there is any plan for the ministry to ensure the expansion of the Ghana school feeding program to cover all public schools. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the Honorable Member for Nsuta Kwaman Biposo for the question. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana School Feeding Program currently provides one hot, nutritious meal each school day to approximately 4,231,059 pupils in 12,045 public schools across the country, covering learners from kindergarten to primary 6. Mr. Speaker, government recognizes the important role of the Ghana School Feeding Program in improving child nutrition, increasing school enrollment and retention, reducing absenteeism, and supporting local food production. Consequently, there is a long-term policy commitment to progressively strengthen and expand the program within available resources. However, Mr. Speaker, under the 2026 appropriation, the program did not receive financial clearance for further expansion to cover additional schools at this time. Notwithstanding this constraint, the ministry continues to engage relevant stakeholders and development partners to improve the sustainability and operational efficiency of the program while exploring opportunities for future expansion. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Member and this Honorable House will be duly informed of any future expansion of the program as and when resources become available and approval is granted. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Doctor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Speaker, from the Minister's answer, the first part of paragraph 3, the Minister is saying that in the 2026 appropriation, program did not receive any financial clearance. Is the Minister saying that for the whole of this year, no additional school would benefit from the program?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, essentially, that is the implication. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Member for Fear. Oh, okay.
Speaker, I have a second supplementary.
Let's hear you.
Yes, Speaker, again, if you look at the first paragraph, the Honorable Minister is saying that only 12,045 public schools are covered. Speaker, my checks indicate that we have over 43,000 public schools. So in effect, only 28% of the public schools are benefiting. Would the Honorable Minister assure this House that come next year, 2027 budget, adequate provision will be made to ensure that more schools are covered in the school feeding program? Thank you very much.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We've been in consultation with the Ministry of Finance and the President himself. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has indicated his desire to see the expansion in this regard. And if you look across the country, we are equally expanding LEAP. And so I'm very certain that the President, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, will keep their word, and then we'll see some expansion. But for this year, there is no possibility of expansion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very well. So you take the last question. That also stands in the name of Honorable Adeline Tim. So Honorable Member for Offensive South may do us the honors.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection what measures the ministry is taking to ensure that the abuse in the payment of livelihood empowerment against poverty, LEAP, is minimized.
Respectful Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I wish to once again thank the Honorable Member for Insuta Kwaman Biposo for this question, which goes to the heart of accountability, transparency, and integrity in the administration of government's social protection intervention. Mr. Speaker, the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty program remains one of government's flagship social protection interventions, providing bi-monthly cash transfers and access to free national health insurance scheme services for extremely poor and vulnerable households across the country. Mr. Speaker, the program has established several inbuilt safeguards and accountability mechanisms to minimize abuse, improve transparency, and ensure that benefits reach the intended beneficiaries. First, biometric verification is deployed during payment cycle to authenticate beneficiaries at the point of payment. In addition, the ministry has progressively transitioned beneficiaries from manual cash payment to digital payment platforms, including mobile money and bank-based systems. Payments are therefore made directly into verified beneficiary accounts and wallets, thereby reducing opportunities for fraud, impersonation, and leakages. Secondly, the ministry works closely with the community LEAP implementation committees, CLIC, district social welfare officers, and the local authorities to monitor programs implementation and report irregularities. Given their knowledge of beneficiary households within the communities, CLIC members play an important role in ensuring transparency and accountability at the local level. Third, the ministry continues to strengthen beneficiary targeting through the Ghana National Household Registry and periodic reassessment exercises to ensure that only eligible and deserving households benefit from the program. This process also helps identify and remove ineligible and duplicate beneficiaries from the system. Fourth, the ministry maintains close collaboration with licensed financial institutions, mobile network operators, and payment service providers to track and reconcile transactions. Service level agreements with payment partners include strict compliance, monitoring, and accountability provisions to ensure the integrity of the payment processes. Fifth, Mr. Speaker, the ministry conducts periodic audits, monitoring visits, and unannounced spot checks at district and community levels to verify payment processes and program implementation. Findings from these exercises are used to strengthen controls and address identifiable or identified gaps promptly. Finally, the program has established a functional grievance redress mechanism to enable beneficiaries and community members to report concerns, complaints, or suspected abuse relating to the late payments. Reports may be made through toll-free lines, district social welfare officers, and the designated community focal persons. All complaints received are investigated and appropriate actions taken where necessary. Mr. Speaker, government remains fully committed to strengthening accountability under the LEAP program to ensure transparency, efficiency, and the protection of public resources while safeguarding support for the poorest and most vulnerable households in the country. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Dr. Bobu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, I don't have any supplementary question except to thank the Honorable Minister for the elaborate response and also the measures she has put in place to address the abuses in the payment of leave.
Thank you
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
Yes, I'll take one last question from yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in the minister's answers, the last but one paragraph, she said there's a grievance channel. I would like to find out from the minister the grievance channels and the duration it will take for a grievance to be addressed. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
So, Mr. Speaker, I thank you. As said, one of the channels is the district social welfare officers, and then the community focal persons for the LEAP program. And then we also have toll-free numbers that can be you can call and complain. And it will also be a good information for honorable members to know that members who have also officially written to the ministry reporting on one issue or the other, or with some complaints, have received our prompt attention. So I can assure honorable members that as soon as the information gets to our notice, we work on it. We've even invited people and all stakeholders involved to sit and address. The time duration depends on the availability of all the parties involved. And because it's also sometimes come from the district, it's not only one-sided. We usually will act on it promptly. So within a week, 2 weeks, we should be off with it. And whatever decision we arrive at, we make sure that it is satisfactory to all the parties involved. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. On behalf of the House, let me extend our appreciation for making time to attend upon members, your own colleagues, to respond to their questions. We thank you, and you are hereby discharged. So, yes.
Mr. Speaker, before the Deputy Minister comes to answer the questions, I pray that we'll allow him to lay item 8B. Okay, Mr. Speaker, we can do that of 8A. I will lay that on behalf of the majority leader. The Deputy Minister will do that of the Minister of Finance before he comes to answer the questions.
Yes.
Speaker, there should be no issues with it. However, if you proceed further to the next page, page 8, there are other annual reports which I think as a matter of course they should be laid. As we got many of these papers have been continuously advertised on the other paper without action on them. So Honorable Richard Champong, please further seek the leave of the Speaker so that we have ministers here. The one advertised the name of the Education Minister. We can get one of these ministers to lay them, the annual report, we can lay all of them, and then you can also lay those advertised in the name of the majority leader. So we have to do this because these days the other paper appears too skeletal, and the majority side should
Is this skeletal?
No, I said these days. This one looks quite impressive. So we can lay all these, and then the other ones can be followed up. So please.
Mr. Speaker, today my good friend is helping matters. So we'll take, as advertised at page 7, page 8, and page 9. So the Deputy Minister, for her to do that of Minister of Education, whilst the Deputy Minister for Finance will also do that of 8B. I will do 8A, I and II. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Well, before...
He should also know that there is Order 97.3. I'm just cautioning him that Order 97.3 is available. So those he is calling to come and lay the papers, they should put themselves in readiness.
Well, honorable members, before I grant the leave, kindly indulge me to acknowledge our revered visitors at the public gallery. They are quite a number. The public gallery is full to capacity. And the first group is in Fancyman Girls Senior High School. They are here being led by Jonathan Odrufojo, who is a teacher, and the school is located in the Infancyman constituency. Their number is 69. The second group is Agri Memorial School. They are here being led by Portia Apeni Ajakla, who is the Municipal Director of NCCE, and the school is located in the Ayawaso East constituency. Ayawaso East constituency. And your number is 64. The third group is Ghana Communication Technologies University. Ghana Communication Technology University. They are here being led by Alphonse Duamapo, who is the Volta Region Student President, and the school is located in the Okaikwe South constituency. Okaikwe South constituency. Your number is 42. The fourth group is the Hartley Trust Foundation School. Hartley Trust Foundation School. You are being led by Atta Esther Anita, who is the assistant head, and the school is located in the Gomoa East constituency. And your number is 62. 62. The next group is Sunyani Technical University. Sunyani Technical University. They are here being led by Awuchok Joshua, who is the SRC leader, and the school is located in the Sunyani East constituency. Sunyani East constituency. Your number is 39. And the last group is University Halls Housing Medical Students, JCLC Council. University Halls Housing Medical Students, JCLC Council. They are also being here led by Kwabena Boachi Adam, who is the leader, and the school is located in the Cape Coast North constituency. And your number is 65. So on behalf of the House, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. We wish you a pleasant stay in Parliament. You are welcome. So now the application, yes.
Mr. Speaker, I will start from 8AI.
Well. Honorable members, kindly come with me to page 7. Page 7, item listed A, presentation of papers, which means we are turning to public business now. So 8A, by the majority leader.
Coordinated Program of Economic and Social Development Policies, 2025-2029.
Honorable members, the coordinated program has been duly presented. It is referred to the Committee on Economy and Development for consideration and report.
Medium-term National Development Policy Framework, 2026-2029.
Honorable members, the medium-term program is duly presented. It is referred to the Committee on Economy and Development for consideration and report. Now B.
Contract agreement between the Government of the Republic of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Finance, and Warden and Commonalty of the Ministry of Messers in respect of the renewal of head lease for Regina House Landing, United Kingdom, which provides accommodation for Ghana International Bank.
Honorable members, the paper has been duly presented. It is referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and report. We tend to see
Annual statement of the Audit Committee of the Ministry of Fisheries and Agriculture and Aquaculture for the year 2025.
Honorable members, the paper has been duly presented. It is referred to the Committee on Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs for consideration and report. Now we turn to D. Since the D is all related to education, I will urge that we take them once. So D.
Budget Performance Report of the Ministry of Education for the period January to December 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Sunyani Technical University for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the C.K. Tedam University of Technology and Allied Sciences for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Koforidua Technical University for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of Enchi College of Education for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Accra Technical University for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Presbyterian Women's College of Education, Ebri, for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Atebubu College of Education for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of McCoy College of Education for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Complementary Education Agency for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the National Technical Council of the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the University of Education, Winneba, for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Ghana TVET Services for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Presbyterian College of Education for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of Akachi College of Education for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the Ghana Communication Technology University for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the National Schools Inspectorate Authority for the year 2025. Annual Statement of the Audit Committee of the University of Health and Allied Sciences for the year 2025.
Honorable members, the papers of D, I, X, XXII, XIII, SIV, SV, SVI, SVII, SVIII, XIX have been duly referred to the Committee on Education for consideration and report. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, we can now take 8E, II, and III. The chairman of the committee is here, and we want to lay their reports.
Yes, Honorable Member for Ashanti Central.
Mr. Speaker, we need to make some correction. We make these mistakes. Sometimes we pronounce XVII, SVIII. We should pronounce it by the correct numbers. X is 10, V is 5, I is 3. So 18. Pronounce it. Then we go rather than X, V, I, and whatnot. Let's be guided. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You see, that is senior lawyer speaking. That has been the standard, senior. Yes, honorable member for...
Mr. Speaker, these are Roman numbers.
Yes.
How many of us have read Roman numerals here? So as they appear on the paper, we mention them like that.
Yes.
It is not a mistake as the honorable member is referring to. We have not made a mistake. We should mention it as it is on the other paper. And I think that is how we should go. So if it is there, we should go by that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senior Nyimedu, I think for now, let's...
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, yes, it looks like we are getting used to it. But when we mention a number, it's numbers we have written. So I think the House must be guided. I is 1, I is 2, I is 3. So convenience. So when we mention the numbers, you don't have to say, we have to pronounce them as we see them. If you have read it and know that it is either 5, it is 2, it is 3, pronounce it as 3. If it is...
I'll come to you. Yes. First, I'll come to you, but first, let him listen to finance before.
Very well.
I'll come to you. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I want to draw the attention of Honorable Nyimedu to the fact that on the same order paper, there are numberings that have been made in the order that he's describing, 1, 2, 3. There are some that are in alphabets, A, B, C, D, and there are some that are in Roman numerals. If you refer to the Roman numerals I as 1, you'll be confusing people because there are 1, 2, 3 there, and there are Roman numerals. So it is only proper that those that are listed as Roman numerals are read as such, and those to substantiate between the numberings. Because if you say that 1, when it is I, how would anybody listening know that you are referring to Roman numeral I? So let us go according to what is on the other paper. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, first, if you want to say something.
Right, Honorable Speaker, my learned friend is very much aware that for the sake of clarity, what he is saying cannot work. It cannot work in the sense that anytime you look at the other paper, we have alphabets, A, B, C, D. And then we have numbers, 1, 2, 3. So if the thing is V and you are calling it 5, it will create confusion in the sense that which number 5 are you referring to? But if you say the Roman numeral V, everybody knows this is what you are referring to. And we were taught that even in drafting, sometimes grammar will have to suffer for clarity. So in the same way, here, the pronunciation making distinction between the numbers, we are not wrong by saying Roman numeral I, and then we go in that particular order. It makes it clear for everybody, and really it's not a mistake.
Thank you very much. So, Senior.
Mr. Speaker, to save time, I agree.
Thank you so much. So, please come with me to page 9. Page 9, item listed E. By the chairman of the committee.
Report of the Committee on Health on the annual statement by the Audit Committee of the University of Ghana Medical Center for the year 2024. Report of the Committee on Health on the annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Food and Drugs Authority for the year 2024. Report of the Committee on Health on the statement on the demise of 29-year-old Charles Emisa, a victim of a vehicle hit-and-run case who was refused emergency treatment by 3 public hospitals on Friday, 6 February 2026 due to alleged non-availability of beds at the hospital.
Yes, honorable members, the report has been duly presented. I direct that the report be distributed to honorable members.
Mr. Speaker, we now turn to question number 331 in the name of Minister of Finance.
Yes. Yes, Honorable Frank Anodompe.
Before we proceed to the questions that were stood down, I noticed we've laid a number of papers and the commencement of public business. I also noticed there are further instruments that should be laid. A very obvious one is item 10. Item 10, which is advertised as a motion. Speaker, I regret to say, this particular item, item 10 on page 10. So, in the context of the business of laying all papers, we've done all the public business. This is a matter that concerns this House. This very item, before the House went on recess, was advertised severally. I am well informed that the Honorable Collins Dowda has finished with his job. His report is ready. Can the Deputy Whip, I've seen the Whip walk in. Can you inform us why we are prioritizing other business that are public business and business that concerns this House? We put it on the back burner. Why? And Mr. Speaker, he shouldn't just take delight in laying papers. He should also go out there and make sure the papers are ready. Today, when we met at the Ways and Means Committee, we were struck by the fact that about 100 referrals sent to the committee, 77 out of the 100 referrals, reports were ready. Reports were ready. And they are not being taken. The motions are not being taken. Are we just laying the papers? The ultimate is to ensure that the motions are taken. Reports are adopted. Why is this particular business still on the order paper? Do we just take delight in advertising business? So we must all be taking serious concern about this matter. Pension scheme that contains this House, and you are putting it somewhere. Meanwhile, the report is ready.
Yes, Majority Whip.
And the 24-hour economy.
Mr. Speaker, I welcome back my dear brother, Frank Anodompe. Frank, you are welcome. You want to announce your return. I know, but you didn't clear your voice and your throat the way you are doing today. You are back from the cocoa farms. Speaker, but on a more serious note, the report in question has been laid, I agree. But you know, it was as a result of a statement which led to the formation of an ad hoc committee, Mr. Speaker, if you recall. And so the Speaker himself has an interest in this matter. The report is being furnished with a copy. It's perused it. He's returned same to the Honorable Collins Dowda, who chairs the ad hoc committee. And Speaker, if you recall, they did a lot of benchmarking before producing the report. So there's a recommendation for some structural things to be done. And he says that is about finishing those changes so that the report can be taken. So Frank should be patient. We'll take the report. And before let me preempt before he hits me. The House Committee report will be taken by Friday, so you should be patient. Speaker, in respect of the reference to the local government committee's completion of the 77 referrals, it was a matter that we engaged this morning and we were all surprised. But the fact is that even though they've done the 77 referrals, they've considered those referrals, the reports are yet to be finalized by the committee clerk. So we have encouraged him that those out of the 77, those that are finalized, liaise with myself and then I'll liaise with the table office. Then we can lay them. Out of the 77, those that are outstanding, we want to take them this meeting so that we don't go to the next meeting with 77 referrals that have been completed and not taken. So he's happy that out of the 200 something referrals, at least 71 committee has confirmed that they've considered 77. So the work is being done. And so he should be patient. We are delivering as part of the reset and as part of the 24-hour economy. We are delivering around the clock. So, but on a more serious note, the item number 10, I believe sometime next week, we should be able to be ready as a house to take it. It's very important for our welfare going forward, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members. Indulge me 2 minutes suspension. 2 minutes.